below page here, and this video I'll be reviewing set number 70601, the Ninjargo Sky Shark. So this set is priced at £18. I think that's a pretty decent price for what you get. So first up, here's a drone for Lloyd, although it can also double up as a jetpack, so that's pretty cool. Although the overall design of this thing is sort of ugly, it doesn't really look like much, but it's just a side build, so whatever. There's a sticker that has Lloyd's kind of logo thing on the front, and I think this is meant to be an eye, but I'm not quite sure. It's a very kind of obscure build, although there's some fire coming out the back. It's got some cool features. Overall, it just looks sort of ugly though, and doesn't really look that good, and doesn't really look like anything, not even a drone really. It just sort of is a bunch of parts that are put together to assemble whatever this is. I mean, in the kind of Lego.com description, it says it's a drone, but it doesn't really look like a drone. And also, when it's being used as a jetpack, how is this thing supposed to support the weight of Lloyd? I mean, it seriously would probably just fall to the ground like that. But anyway, that's it for that build. Now here's the main build of the set. So, as the set is called, this is called a Sky Shark. And it's got a cool engine detail, a lot of cool details. And first up, here's the main play feature. So you push back on this thing, and it launches out dynamite on both sides. Or at least it's supposed to. Sometimes the boxes kind of don't open properly, but that's okay. And at the front, there's kind of just a cockpit with some kind of details like buttons and controls. Although there's a small gap in between like the kind of bottom of the build and the top of the build. So that's not very good, but it's okay. And overall the design's pretty cool. That's just one kind of minor thing that's not that good with it. Also at the front, it's very pointed and sharp, and it kind of looks really cool. And from the top it looks quite cool as well. And there's also a sticker there. And there's two anchors. And overall this sort of looks like a V shape. And sort of looks like a shark. Sort of. I can kind of see what they're trying to do there. So yeah, it's quite a cool design. And there's also two fish at the back that are supposed to be launched as kind of stink bombs. And there's also some guns that are clipped onto the side to look like an engine. And some other engine details, and at the back there are kind of two kind of barrel pieces used to represent kind of the exhaust of the thing. There's also a little exhaust down there, and there's two of them in fact. And there's also the Sky Pirates logo on the side of the fin, and that's on both sides. And there's lots of little winglets and two cannons there. So a lot of weapons on this thing, and overall this thing is really darn cool. Although the minifig kind of gets stuck in the cockpit quite easily. So yeah. Final thing in the set is the two minifigs. So one minifig is just Lloyd in the skybound gear, although I'm not quite sure why his expression is so angry considering how silly the character acts in the TV show, so that's a bit weird and doesn't quite fit his character. Although his weapon is a kind of crazy chainsaw sword thing, and that's pretty funny and pretty cool. And there's also a shuriken and some really nice printing. It's just the general kind of skybound thing with the dragon logo for Lloyd, because he is the golden ninja and he kind of uses dragons quite a bit. Especially the golden dragon in the TV show on like the final 3 episodes of the Ninjroids series, I think. Or one of the kind of early on series. And then the other one is Flintlock. Now this character in the TV show is really good. And this is a really good minifig representation of the character. Or like real life minifig instead of kind of animated minifig. And this character's got a really oversized moustache which looks sort of silly but also sort of cool. And there's a green helmet. I think that's a new colour for that piece, and maybe even a new piece overall. although I'm not quite sure. There have been many LEGO helmets, so I don't know whether that's completely new, but definitely a new colour for that piece. And there's kind of a really nice jacket and kind of scarf printing on the torso. And there's some decent leg printing. And there's kind of some buckles and stuff all around. And on the back, there's just continuation of both prints. So overall, I'd say the set is pretty darn good. The drone thing's kind of weak, and there are some kind of flaws with the Sky Shark, but overall, it's really cool. I'd give this an 8 out of 10 because it's a cool set, and if you're going to pick up any set from the new Ninjago Wave, then I'd suggest this one. Just my recommendation there. It's a really cool set. So that's it for this review. If you like this review, then don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you later, alligator.